Okay, well, let's break this puppy down. UFC 327. Banger card, banger card. It's taken me a little bit to bring myself together to make a video because I'm a little upset, right? Obviously, my picks were horrible is an understatement. My picks, they weren't it, right? And I never claimed to be good at picking these fights, okay? I didn't do great, all right? We'll stick to the main card, but we'll just go through the couple that I looked here. Kelvin Gastelum, Vicente. I thought Kelvin would get it done. Vicente, he got it done. Enough said there. I'm not going to spend too much time. I'm trying to bring some energy to this, but I'm hurt, guys. I'm hurt. We'll get to that soon, okay? Gamrot gets it done. I picked him to win. He went in there looking like a guy who was embarrassed about losing to Charles Oliveira, and he wanted to get one back, and he did that. Gets the freaking domination and the smash, right? Gamrot's back. He's making a run. Let's see what they do with him next. Anyway, let's move on. Kevin Holland, I picked him to win. He gets it done. Randy Brown, these two guys, the Spider-Man meme, these guys are twin brothers, right? Kevin, he's fought better competition at a higher level, win or lose. He's been in there with some of the best guys, and that's why I picked him, and he kind of showed that, right? He had a nice anaconda locked up tight. I thought he was going to get it done. He did not get it done, but he gets the decision, so there we go, right? Let's move on. Here, I'll be a little chipper for this one, right? I picked Aaron Pico to get this puppy done. I'm on the Pico train. Why are we scrolling up, right? I didn't even scroll up, and that sucker will shoot up to the top, right? We're going back down here. Aaron Pico gets it done as I predicted, right? This guy's ripping hooks. He's ripping shots to the head, the body, the uppercuts looking nasty. This guy's slick. And let me tell you something, okay? There's a reason you need to be rooting for Pico. A lot of people are saying, this guy doesn't deserve any hype. He's a Bellator bum. Why is everybody on his hype train? Man, right? And there's a reason, okay? Here's the reason you need to get on his train. This dude, he hits really hard. He's going to go in there, and more often than not, he's going to look for a finish, kill or be killed, okay? If you're an Aaron Pico fan, you're never going into a fight not excited, not scared, not nervous, because at any moment, the opponent might slip a jab, and the wind of their shoulder can clip his chin and put him stiff as a board. And that's why it's fun to be his fan, because at any moment, he could be up and he'll go to sleep. We'll get back to being up and going to sleep soon, but in the main event. But Aaron Pico, he goes out there. I like that he got a decision. He mixed it up, used the boxing, threw the leg kicks, got the takedowns. I mean, he's showing that this dude, if his chin holds up and he fights smart, he could be a serious problem. This guy, he's got some pop in his shot, and no one's ripping uppercuts and hooks to the body like this guy. So I'm excited to see what they do with this dude next. Let's keep going. Cub Swanson gets it done. I picked Nate. I got this one wrong. Looking back, I'm kind of silly. I don't know why I did not pick Cub Swanson. My brain just was, not operating to its fullest capacity during that pick. But Cub gets it done. Perfect way to end off the career. And yeah, let's keep moving, okay? Dom Reyes, Johnny Walker, right? I picked Johnny Walker. This is a 50-50 fight, okay? The only thing that sucks about this fight is that somebody didn't go to sleep and their toes weren't curled, because that's what I thought was going to happen when this puppy got announced. This is one of those fights where you're like, oh, somebody's going to sleep. Well, it turns out only we're going to sleep, because, good win for Dom. You bounce back after a KO loss. That's good. Great. Good stuff, whatever. But I wanted to see some violence. I wanted to see someone get flatlined badly in convulsions, and we didn't get that. So good win for Dom Reyes, but would have been nice to see a flatline KO in a matchup like this. Like two chins, I guess they even out and you get a decision. Okay, who would have thought? Now, let's move on to this puppy. Let me click it, let me give this sucker some attention that it deserves. Oh, there we go, scrolling. Here we go. Curtis Blades, I picked him. Now, this one, come on, guys, really? Was anyone picking hot kick? I mean, Curtis Blades has been a top 5 guy since I can freaking remember. Okay, this guy's fought the best in the world. He's been a top guy like majority of his career in the UFC. And for a guy who's unranked, who's fought like nobody, in comparison, this dude's fought nobody. He went in there, dropping Curtis, rocking him, cracking him, busting his face up, flipping him off. He's gassed, wobbling out of there, and he's still like, you know what? I'm hurt, I'm gassed, I'm winded, I'm fighting one of the best guys in the world at heavyweight. I'm going to keep, getting some clips out there, flipping him off, talking trash, gets it done with the decision. The best thing to happen at heavyweight in a long time is this guy, hot kick. And we're hoping he can keep getting the wins, okay? I'm rooting for two guys at heavyweight. It's this guy and it's Waldo Cortez Acosta. And that's because these boys will go out there and try to be entertaining. And that's what we like to see from heavyweight. This guy is next. And I'm on his train. I'm never picking against you. You're going to knock Tom dead. Maybe not, but I like Josh Hotkick. So let's move on to, the co-main. This one I got right, surprising, right? I got one right. Paulo Costa, a lot of people were on the Amzat hype train fairly, right? He's undefeated. He's finishing these dudes. He's got power. It's that light heavyweight. How's Costa going to look at heavyweight with the body, the mass, the extra weight? And he looked pretty darn good. All these are saying decision. Like, not all these were decisions, but it's all saying decision. Costa cracks him with the head kick. Ding! Bradley Martin's legs go out. He sits down, can't take no more damage. Paulo Costa, that's a mean, nasty win. Look at this picture. He's looking mean right here. What's next for him? I don't know. We could look at that later. But regardless, great win at 205 for Paulo Costa. And he's back. Secret juice. And yeah, it's good to have a character, you know, getting a win. So good to see Paulo Costa get it done. Now let's move on to the main event. All right, let's click on this thing, I guess. Come on, let me scroll. You know, this fight was heartbreaking, right? It was sad, devastating. I need to start streaming when I'm watching fights and doing reactions, because the way I screamed like a little tiny child when Jiri went down, I mean, it was dink, stiff as a board, flopped down to the ground. I immediately lost my voice. No! Like, I lost my voice. And I'm glad I'm not in prison, because my mouth was open for quite some time after seeing this, and things could have went real bad, okay, if there's some dangerous cats around me. Nonetheless, Jiri gets flattened out cold in the first round, stiff as a board. He had the fight won. He had the fight won, okay? He's chopping up that leg. Olberg's leg goes out. He's on one leg. He's got nothing left in that leg. All Jiri had to do was at distance chop the leg. Keep your hands up, chop the leg, move. Knee stomp, chop the leg, move. He's not gonna fight into the second round. He has no leg. He knocked you out with one leg because you showed mercy, and you're bowing to... He's bowing to him. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. Your leg. Let's not go for that. We're not going to go for that. Ink. Like, apologies for getting heated. I love the sport. I was rooting for Jiri. I've been reposting on TikTok Jiri edits. I've been all up on the Jiri train. He's back. Let's go for that. He's coming. He's getting the belt. Like, it's not supposed to go down like this, you know? Like, Olberg's getting the belt wrapped around his waist, and it doesn't even look right. It's like, how is this not Jiri standing there? And he would have been standing there with the belt if he just chopped that leg and didn't show any of that. Oh, my, sorry, brother. Your leg, it's not martial arts. Okay, that's the last crash shot I'm giving you guys, okay? This affected my sleep. This affected everything. I'm sweating right now, okay? I'm upset. I'm heartbroken. Jiri lost. He should have won this fight. He had it in the bag. And now what? Is his chin ever going to recover? He was flattened out, dead cold, twitching on the mat, eating shots while he was unconscious. Is he ever going to fight the same? Is he ever going to... Like, he's been knocked out before. This was the worst knockout he's taken by far in the UFC, without a doubt. Brutal KO. It's embarrassing. The guy had one leg, and you got starched, dead in the water. And it sucks to see, you know. I'm upset. I really, really wanted Jiri to win. If it's not obvious enough, I kind of wanted Jiri to win, you know. He's a fun guy to root for. He's a funny little guy, and he's a character that I like in the sport. He couldn't get this one done. Olberg, nasty power this guy has. This guy's nasty. He's got the KO power to flatten you stiff as a board. We could build houses with Jiri's corpse. The way this dude cracked him with just one leg, just ding. Beautiful shot by Olberg. Heartbroken for Jiri, and yeah, I guess 205 is going to be dead for a little bit because Jiri's out, and Olberg's probably out too because his knee. So I guess 205 is going to be on pause. So let's look for another division to hop on into, okay? I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to splash my face with water. I apologize for screaming your head off. It just sucks, man. Like, this sport's awesome. We root for these guys, and then when you see him winning, I was cheering. I said, Jiri's got this fight won. It's in the bag. It's over. Like, he's chopping the leg. This is done. And then just stiff as a board. Ink. The way he fell. The way he fell, man. All right, I gotta go. It's unfortunate, but, you know, horrible picks on my part, and yeah, I have nothing else to say. This is upsetting.